Yo, what's up? What's good? You are rocking with the best. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Monday, and you know what that is. It is Conversations with Comedians on Beltway Radio and Beyond. I am your host, Mr. Perspective Doug Bennett, and as always, I'm joined in here by the DMV's own, but a traitor to his hometown football team of the Washington Commanders, and is a Beltway traitor, Brian. Be easy on the ones and twos. What's up, B?
One, I'm not a traitor because
Traitor.
No, my team is in my state. My state is Maryland. My team is in Maryland. I'm not a traitor. That other team, which has its own district, who's trying to be a state, I do not support.
First, hey, save all the geography and history lessons, okay? At the end of the day, you stay on the DMV side of Maryland. America, let me explain something to you. For all my people who are not familiar with the DMV, Virginia, Northern Virginia is part of the DMV. Mm-hmm. Nobody in Richmond or below claims the DMV.
Right.
Just like in Maryland, PG County is part of the DMV. No one out to Baltimore or Annapolis claims the DMV. So Mr. Geography Jeffrey over here, who wants to say I'm a fan base of the team that's in my state. The part of the state that team is in might as well be a different state.
Okay. Let's keep it 100 here, or in
your case, 99.5 will do.
Or let's say in this case, Athena would say, let's keep it 100 for you. Only people in the district has been saying the DMV for God knows how long, and has been disclaiming Baltimore because pretty much they don't want to include Baltimore at all. And Baltimore doesn't want to be included with the district, which is fine. So this weekend, it has been a Baltimore, Maryland weekend because Friday the Terps won. Saturday, the Orioles beat the Rays to get one game back, and they won Sunday to get 2 games back and go to the playoffs, and the Ravens won. While you Commanders are still trying to figure yourselves out while trying to come back from a game that you're getting your ass handed to until the point of whatever the Broncos fuckery they were doing.
First and foremost, stop bringing up old shit. All right. Secondly, you cannot. No, because I'm sick of this. Maryland, the Terps are in College Park, which is still part of the DMV. Notice you said the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles. Notice you said the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens. They're not the Maryland Ravens. You want to know why? Because their stadium would be in Charles County at the furthest. Same thing with the Orioles. The Orioles are in Camden Yards, which is where? Baltimore. What that shit? What's that song on Hairspray with the short for her white girl? Good morning, Baltimore. Like that is where y'all are at. You, my friend, are in the DMV. You're just a traitor because you don't know how to persevere through 1, 2, 3. Almost 4 decades of mediocrity. You are a faker. Listen, hey, any ladies out there, I want you to know that Brian will leave you at your lowest point. That's what he'll do. He'll treat you exactly like he does his football team. He will leave you at your lowest point. So I just want y'all to realize that if you date him, this is exactly what you get. Somebody who will leave you at your lowest point. I'm faithful, baby. I've had the same barber and the same football team. The only thing that's changed about me is the church I go to, because the cover for the church I grew up in has risen over the years. The cover charge to get in is amazing.
Right. Okay.
What's up, B? Other than you supporting that other team this week, how's your weekend been?
It's been fun. Like I said, watched a good amount of football.
Now listen to this story that he got, y'all, because I guarantee he done something outrageous this weekend.
Yes. In the middle of that game that you call Commanders Festivus. I left at halftime because I didn't give a shit. So I went to see a movie. So by the time I came back, I was kind of surprised to see them win.
I wasn't surprised.
Of course not.
We're a second half team. Yeah. That's what we are. Like second half of my life, pretty much. That's what we are. Because the first half is like shit. We're the second half of my life team.
Right.
I just got back from the gym myself, man. And I'm gonna be real with you. I've said this before. I just realized another thing that aggravates me at the gym. One thing I can't stand are men. Oh, I'm serious. I said this weeks ago on an episode. I can't stand old men who come into the locker room and have to get completely booty ball naked to have a discussion with you. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I told you, there was one dude up in there named Vern, not even Vernon, just Vern. And this motherfucker, and the reason why I know his name is because if you're going to be naked, I at least should know your name. I should at least know your name if you're going to be naked talking to me. Mm-hmm. Okay? This dude literally and truly was butt naked, stuck his leg up on the bench to talk to me about my form when I squat. I thought that that was so disturbing. So to all the women out there, men deal with sexual harassment too, okay? But the second thing I can't stand in the gym is somebody who's strong for no reason.
What? Explain.
I will. I have seen men up in the gym, literally squat 700 to 800 pounds. And this is no exaggeration. I saw one dude, he put like 545 plates on each side and then went and got, have you ever seen that movie Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Remember when his homeboy had all them chains on him and shit like that?
Yes.
He went and got 2 of those chains and put them on the side of the on each side of the bar and literally did like 5 squats. So I was so impressed. I went over there and I said, yo, man, great set. Pat him on the back and everything. I said, so what do? I'm expecting this nigga to say I'm a security guard officer. I'm a firefighter. Ever since Iron Man died in Endgame, they got an opening in the Avengers. I'm expecting something like that. You know what this nigga gonna tell me? I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
A truck driver? So I asked him, I said, do they not have dollies? Do you have to pick the shit up by hand and put it on the truck?
Sometimes.
Nigga, hey, then guess what? Ain't nobody getting their fabric softener or nobody getting no shit at Walmart if I got to pick it up by hand.
Yeah, I had to do that during the summer. So
but you can't squat 800 pounds.
I know. That's why we have electronic lifts nowadays. But
thank you.
But I think for his benefit, if he wanted to, one, stay in shape and things like that, if he,
stay in shape is one thing. He is strong for one dude in there bench press 450. He was a school bus driver.
Hey, you gotta.
I asked him. I said, nigga, how bad are these kids? I fucking like I get it, but yo, I know the generation has gotten worse. But how bad are these kids that your ass got to be up in here bench pressing 4 Dougs? 4 Dougs. That's insane. I can't stand that, man. Stop being strong for no reason. Stop being strong for no reason. Your amount of working out should match your occupation. It should match your occupation.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because you're working out to perform better at your job. If all right, perfect example. If you are in the Tour de France, right?
France for those.
Explain to me why you need to jog. You should be riding a bike.
Well, you still got to keep up endurance.
That's what the bike is for.
Well, there's a different type of endurance.
That's what the bike is for. No one has, there is no stage in the Tour de France where they say, okay, put your 10 speeds down now. You're going to jog through Cape Paris. They don't say that.
Okay, you know about muscle retention, right?
Now all of a sudden, not only do you work on electronics, but nigga, you know body types too.
Yeah. So apparently for those, especially with the Tour de France cyclists, you know, it becomes repetitive if you constantly work out on your bike. That's why they alternate by riding a bike and jogging or running or whatever, because again, it's a different type of mentality. And also
your workout, Brian, should match your occupation. If you are Angela White, Rochelle Ryan, or any other sex worker, you should be doing an abundance of hip thrusts. That's it. Like, no, I'm serious, man. I'm so serious because I'm sick and tired of, like, well, who are y'all trying to fight? Thanos? God? You're not gonna win. Like, why are you strong for no reason? Why?
I need to ask this question, which is a normal male question.
And shout out to all the sex workers. I ain't trying to demonize y'all. I'm just saying, if you work for Pornhub, especially if now I gotta identify myself and I gotta literally put my face on the wall of shame, the least you should do is not get tired when you are doing Kegel exercises and stuff. That's what the hip thrusts are for. I'm just saying your exercise regimen should match your job.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to ask, this is a typical gym question. How much do you bench?
Stay out of my personal business, would you?
See?
Stay out of my personal business. No, because, okay, listen. I bench according to the type of women that I date. So I like thick women. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh because it ain't funny. It ain't funny. I work out according to the women that I date. I swear to you, I'm dead serious. When I was in high school, I like thin women. So I would only bench press maybe a 25 on each side because I'm like, yo, she don't eat that much. She ain't that heavy. So when I do pick her up, I don't need all of that strength. But once I started to grow up, I started liking thicker, more curvaceous women. So I started bench pressing more. Now, there is a limit to the women that I date. I would say my max right about now, carry the one, maybe 225. Because I ain't going to deal with no woman bigger than that.
Okay.
It ain't like I'm dating Lizzo.
Okay.
Just saying, bro. All I'm saying is for all people out there who go to the gym, it's time for us to start muscle shaming.
Moving on.
Just saying, bro. You don't need to be that damn strong and you drive a school bus.
Maybe he's
you don't need to be that strong. You don't need to be that strong and you drive a school bus. But hey, man, but like I said, to each his own. And ladies, I'm going to get on you too, because all of y'all need to stop bringing them damn tripods into the gym. Y'all are not fitness influencers. I'm sick of it. I turned my ankle today tripping over a damn tripod. And y'all, hey, all of y'all ain't Jillian Michaels, all right? Y'all need to stop it. Let's move on, because I can go on a tangent about this.
And you haven't?
See, it's little shit like that right there. If I could find a way to press play from my house, I'd fire you. You see that? Man, let's get into it, man. Let's just go ahead and talk about it, man. Halle Berry is angry at Drake. Halle Berry is angry at Drake because he used a likeness of her getting slimed on Nickelodeon's Kids Awards. You know, that's a tradition. They slime you. I don't understand why anybody for the life of me, I don't understand why anybody for the life of me would agree to go to Nickelodeon when you know exactly what's going to happen. That's like a dude agreeing to go on Jerry Springer when he was alive or Maury Povich. Nigga, they ain't sending you on there like Oprah, you get a car, you get a car. No, it's more like you get a paternity test, you get a paternity test. Like, why? But I digress. She is mad saying that Drake did not ask her permission to use that type of photo. You want to know why Drake didn't ask your permission, Holly? Because he knew you'd say no.
Well, it is legally binding, but go ahead.
It's legally binding. Like, you can't use a picture from somebody who was on a public platform.
Unless that photo was, unless Drake paid for it. And that, just be honest.
Well, true. I don't know why Holly is mad at she's Holly Berry, for Christ's sake. Holly Berry played a crackhead, and I still wanted to give her the D. So you think a little bit of slime is gonna change my opinion?
Again, you could, how do you interpret this? I think
she played a crackhead in Losing Isaiah. They should have put in parentheses, losing Isaiah, but gaining the D.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I think that with this case, I mean, you're using her image in a way that's not flattering for her. I don't think she's getting properly compensated for this. So if you think about it, she didn't pose for it. I mean, you pretty much took a pic. It's like taking a picture from, off of whatever web browser and then using it as an album cover, and you're not crediting the guy who took the picture. I mean, that's what technically
you said in the beginning. You said you're using Holly Berry's image for your own what?
You're using Holly Berry's image without proper compensation, especially towards her, because she's technically didn't model for it.
Then she should never have gone in any teenage boy's room back in the 90s. Because we was all using her image without properly compensating her. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Did you ever see her in The Last Boy Scout?
Yes.
Did you see the way she looked?
I've seen majority amount of her movies.
Thank you. And side note, she's a phenomenal actress. I don't want to put that out there. Okay, but this is Holly Berry we talking about. At one moment in time, Holly Berry was the epitome of beauty, was she not?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that aggravates me about celebrities and attractive people.
What?
Why are you aggravated because people take pictures of you and use your life? Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, it really and truly doesn't. This is Drake. It's not like he's doing it for money. This is Drake. And real talk, Holly Berry, you should be happy that a dude like Drake, who could have any woman in the world, he chose you. And you're like, what, 60?
She's like 57.
Okay, nigga, you took a math class. Round up. Holly Berry is 60, bro. To me, this should be more of a knock against Gen Z and millennial women. How is it that Holly at 60 still look better than y'all do at less than 60? Maybe some of y'all need to go to the gym and work out according to the job that you have or the job that you want. That's all I'm saying. I don't think nothing's wrong with it, though. You really think something's wrong with him using that?
Again, I mean, he's worked with a lot of talented women in his music videos and things.
Here you go again, stretching the truth. He don't work with a lot of talented women.
Hear me out.
Name one.
I can't remember now. Oh, well.
That's because he has it, nigga.
Again, hear me out.
Hold on. I'll let you finish. Have you eaten, what is something that you've eaten a lot of? Candy?
Candy, chicken.
All right. Give me a brand, give me a type of candy that you've eaten since you've eaten a lot of candy.
Mars bar. No.
You see how quick you came up with that shit?
Snickers.
You see how quick you came up with it? But
Okay.
when I ask you, you said Drake has worked with a lot of talented women, and I've asked you to name one, and you can't give me one.
Again, I'm thinking right off the bat some women. So
That nigga came up with a Mars bar, and I ain't seen nobody eat a Mars bar in like 20 years.
just trying to continue the conversation.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So the point is, like I said, if he had a conversation or his people talk to Holly's people, then this would not be an issue. That's it. I mean, again, I think she would have enjoyed the moment of, probably be a cover girl for his album. But unfortunately, he had to do the shortcut way. And that's what I believe is the main issue here, because I believe the main thing, of course, is money, and Holly was not properly compensated.
She don't need no money. Me personally, I think what it does is it gives off an image that Holly Berry doesn't want. Something being sprayed all over her, and she's taken by surprise.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a terrible person. Oh man, let's get to it. Brick Lady has been exposed. Brick Lady. That is what she's called. Brick Lady has been exposed. Yes. Brick Lady, you gonna hit your face. She has been exposed as somebody who usually she gets allergic reactions and she puts up GoFundMe pages. She's actually done this before and made tens of thousands of dollars off of it. Now, what this ventures to make me believe is, see, I knew something was kind of fishy about this, and this is the reason why I knew something was fishy about it. Everybody got jokes. I'm being dead serious. In this day and age, there is no one who leaves their house without their phone. Am I correct, B?
Yeah, that was a question that was asked this morning, but yeah.
Every phone has a camera on it, does it not, B?
Pretty much.
So how is it that you got hit with a brick and nobody has it on a camera anywhere?
Like I said last week when we discussed this, I needed there were more holes in that story than the
in
hole
her face,
in it, besides the face, but also
or the building that the brick was taken out of.
So, and when I heard the fact that she does a lot of pranks, I really felt like, okay, there's just a lot of question marks here. So I know it sparked a good high strung conversation for everybody, but really, let's be honest, it's like this woman just was looking for clout, and I kind of knew it then, and I kind of figured, after your current statement now, she's a con artist, and then I was like, okay, I don't need this anymore. So,
but what gets me about it is, I'm good with the prank thing. What I'm not good with is the evisceration of black men once again, because it's going to lead us into, because I don't want to dwell on this too much. She's a con artist, she's a liar, she's a faker, whatever. But what I'm starting to get tired of, and I've been tired of, is what do the women of our community want from us? Because you sit up here and act like we're supposed to arbitrarily protect random black women, right? And if we don't, y'all get on there and emasculate and eviscerate us. But the funny thing about it is, I don't remember. I have yet to see a post of any black woman who came on there talking about how black men don't protect black women. I have yet to see one post from them coming back saying, you know what? Forgive us. We were wrong. We jumped to conclusions. We need to stop sitting up here emasculating and eviscerating and attacking our black men because they don't do what we feel they should do. I've seen black men who literally jumped on black men for not, quote unquote, protecting her, get back on social media, TikTok especially, apologizing, saying, fellas, I fell for the bait. I went for the okie doke myself. But I've yet to see a black woman do that. And that's why I said it leads me up into what is it that black women want from black men? What do they want from us? And the reason why I bring that up is because Tyler Perry, once again, has gone viral for a statement that he made on an interview or a sit down with Crystal Renee Hazlitt, who plays Fatima on Sisters and Zatima. Let's play that.
Oh, let me play this. There we go.
You probably was on the government there too. He was like, meet me at my worst. And we were all like,
If you can turn it up a little bit, B.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And anybody who can't do that, that doesn't mean they're not worthy of you. That means that they need to either attempt, try, learn, find out enough about you to be able to figure out what that is.
Yes.
And that's not money because you listen, a lot of women, especially Black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men. Right? There are a lot of Black men who are successful, but for the most part, Black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yeah.
All right,
And
that's
as long
enough.
as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the.
And as you can imagine, Tyler Perry is in there saying pretty much what a lot of men have been saying. It shouldn't matter what's in his pockets. It should matter what's in his heart and his spirit. Boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are a Black man with any type of public platform, Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, Stephen A. Smith, I don't care. You need to carry around Charmin with you, because the shitstorm that comes as a result of the stuff we say is amazing. They were Black women have been in a frenzy talking about why is it that we have to take care of our men financially? Why do we have to look beyond this? Why do we have to look beyond that? B, I want to know what your thought process is about this. What do you think? Do you think Tyler said something wrong? Do you think the reaction of Black women to what he said is, what do you think?
Okay. I saw a little bit of this. I saw the discussion on the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, yeah.
And here's the deal. This has been an ongoing discussion for, you can say eons, but pretty much it's like
The fuck is an eon?
It's over 1,000 years.
Oh.
The thing is like you had the same issue several months ago when Ebony K. Williams mentioned about her dating a Black buster. But
that is a great point. That is a great point.
Same thing. So, and mind you, it's everyone's just fickle. And I feels like, and I agree where Charlamagne the God said this, is like, look, what happened to loving the person? Just love. Love can survive. Love can, help this relationship grow. Love is supposed to be the main ingredient.
Okay, Gloria Gaynor, I will survive.
Yes. So, but the thing is, I don't know when or where finances kicked in so heavily of late. And
I know.
But hold on. But majority of the people in that discussion, that Breakfast Club discussion, I can tell they were in their 20s and 30s. That's where the issue, that's where I have the problem with. Now, mind you, there could be, of course, those in my age range who have these same issues now because pretty much either they're divorced or on their second marriage or third or fifth.
God damn, pow. I told y'all, don't let Brian and that voice fool you. He shoot at people. He just puts silencers and suppressors on his shit. Okay, but he shoots.
So
that nigga said, yeah, I know it's women in my age group, but they failed. I mean, either they're divorced or they're on their second or third marriage. Yes. Like, God damn.
But I believe the main thing is either something is amiss and something's not properly discussed. Now, mind you, the finances has always been one of the key brick to destroy.
Wow.
So
It's not me, y'all. Y'all always think it's Doug. It's not. Brian ain't shit neither. Okay.
So, but I just feel like I don't know what is really absolutely sparking this, because either A, they keep looking at a history book of how Black men have been in and out of relationships, even though it's not affecting them personally. They're basing off of a societal aspect of it.
You want to know what the thing is, B? Let me piggyback off of that societal aspect. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have come to the realization, I understand why there are males out there, Black males out there, who want to be women. I understand that. I don't agree.
Women?
Yes, I understand. You want to know why?
Okay.
Because women, in particular Black women, live in a state of hypocritical contradiction, unlike any other race of woman that I've ever encountered. Okay. And I'll point it out to you. Feminism, because you asked earlier what sparked it. Feminism is what sparked it. Remember, feminism was all about equality, was it not?
Yeah, for 50.
It's all about we are equals, we are the same. I want to be able to go out here and make my own money. Why? Because there was this narrative that men, in particular Black men, use the fact that they made money as a way to control their women, and in a lot of places treat them bad. Like if you talk to women, especially women in our community, everybody is Celie from The Color Purple.
Right.
Everybody is Celie from The Color Purple. At the very worst, you are Sophia. But everybody is Celie. And every Black man they've ever encountered, from their daddy on down, was Mr. Albert. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
Based off of this current discussion, go ahead.
So that's where it came from. So the thing is, you want to be able to make your own money. Cool. Then why does it matter how much money I make?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Why does it matter how much money I make? If you are the one who wants to make, if your whole thing with feminism was to be equal to us,
right? Why
does it matter what money I bring to the table? Because the one thing a lot of men don't do, I'm talking about men across the board. We have never sat up here and ever classified a woman according to her finances.
True.
We've never done that.
I mean, we never have, but we, depending on who they date, we kind of know.
Oh, yeah, you mean the Pookies and the Ray Rays?
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah, but when it comes to real men, right, no man has ever sat up here, and we don't honestly, unless you are a hoe, we really don't give a shit what you do. And if you are a hoe, just let us know. I mean, I'm just being real. Men don't even care about gold diggers. All we care about is the shovel. Just let us know you're one. And what kills me about this is we have heard from one spectrum that Black men don't protect Black women. Then from another spectrum, it's I'm not dealing with no broke dude. Right. Then from another spectrum, it's like, well, there ain't no good men out here. And the thing that gets me the most about this is that what do Black women want from Black men? Because what's starting to get to me is that it seems like we are forever running a race with our women where they keep moving the damn finish line.
Again, as you were stating that, and I was thinking the fact is like, this is a very psychotically broken woman, because it really depends on, like I said, this is a more generalization of what's really going on.
How many syllables was in that word?
generalization.
Okay, that's because that's like you broke it. Like this is a generalization. I'm like,
God,
like I didn't know there was hyphens in that shit. All right, but go ahead.
I'm taking the Webster.
This nigga just spoke a hyphen. I don't even know how you do that.
So the point is, we constantly group ourselves into scenarios that makes no sense for the one individual. I don't deal with women who think like this, but for some odd reason,
And this nigga must be in the AI because the majority of them do.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's just like for some odd reason, there's a whole bunch of women who think like this, and yeah, and they'll yell and scream, hoop and holler, comment like crazy on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it nowadays, and try to call in whatever talk show, and to the point where it's like, okay, the main question is this personally affecting you? Are you dealing with someone like this? Or are you in a situation like this? And I bet you 9 out of 10, they'll say no.
Why? Because for whatever reason, women adapt other women's issues as if it's, I've said this once and I will say it again. Women carry the flag for other women unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life.
Right.
They literally, like, for real, like, you will never catch a woman in a lie. You want to know why? Because her homegirls will carry that shit to the grave. Men, it's not that our boys wanna sell us out. It's just the fact that our niggas, if you got a male friend out there, he's only good for one round of questioning. That's it. He's only good for one round of questioning. That's the reason why men get caught. It's like, hey, where were you tonight? I was out with my boys. Okay. And this is how a woman to catch you. She'll reword the same question. You was out with your boys? Yeah. So you was out with Derek, Smoke, Jack, and you like, fuck. Now I got to do a roll call in my head about who I was out there with. And God forbid you call the wrong nigga and be like, well, ask him. Because like I said, you're only good for one round of questioning. Women will carry the banner for other women unlike anything I know of. And what kills me the most about us in our community is that we're constantly, as Black men, blamed for stuff that ain't our fault.
I agree.
Like, what kills me about the women in our community is they want, it reminds, shout out to Carlos Miller from the 85 South show. He said, women out here creating super niggas in their head. He got to be 6 feet, 6-pack, 6-inch dick, and 6 figures. Nigga, you done already cut down over half of the Black men in the world. And it's amazing to me because it's like, okay, so you making your money so you don't need our money, but yet you still require us to have money. Then you'll sit up here and say, all right, I want a man. Women, like I've said it once and I'll say it again. Women live in a state of hypocritical contradiction. Women want a man who knows the Bible but recites rap lyrics. They want a man who loves his mama but disrespects them. They want a man that sells drugs but can claim his income on his taxes. Then they want a man who dances with the devil but praises the Lord. It's like, you don't want a man, you want ghosts from power. You don't want a regular dude, you want ghosts from power.
That's the thing. They have created whatever they're seeing nowadays, the imagery that they're constantly seeing all the time. Ghosts from power, or any rap star nowadays, or any actor back in the day, or what have you. I mean, this was going on for a long time. The thing is now, is like they feel like the issues that they have is it's finally out there. We need to express our issues, our concerns. But the thing is like, well, what do you really want? Because I remember Charlamagne asked at the end was, why would you date a dude? Why would a guy date a broke woman?
You?
And it's not just date you, just date a broke woman. And the thing is, everyone will think they had every known excuse in the book. And it's just like, well, what's
more excuses than a nigga going to jail. Shout out to Ike Turner.
Yeah. So
It's literally insane to me. And the funny thing about it is, here's another reason why, and I'm gonna say this, and this I want this to be a clip. Black women have a privilege that even white women don't have. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Black women celebrated when Kevin Samuels died.
Right.
Name a white woman that has ever celebrated the death of a white man on a public platform. Don't worry, take your time. Let the Lord use you.
Mr. Bucks,
Huh?
You know, there's probably plenty few, but there's nothing to fully celebrate.
Listen to me. Donald Trump is seen as one of the most abhorrent, not just presidents, but individuals alive. I guarantee you Megyn Kelly couldn't get her white ass on Fox if Donald Trump met an untimely demise and start saying, ding dong, the witch is dead. They will get her off of that shit so fucking fast, it's not funny. She wouldn't even be allowed to announce shit at Weiss, let alone have a platform with a microphone. But literally, Black women were coming out of the woodworks to celebrate the death of a man, not because he was out here unaliving Black women, not because he was out here advocating for the harm to come to him, just because he was pointing out indiscretions that, quiet is kept, a lot of us as Black men have had these discussions that Kevin Samuels was talking about. Let's just keep it a bean. A lot of Black men were sitting up here voicing a lot of the discrepancies with our women in private that Kevin Samuels was doing in public. And when he met an untimely demise, there were females I knew personally that were going on social media, literally raving and rejoicing about his death. No Black man in the history of life itself could do that. Zero. Cynthia G is another one. I can't stand her. This is a woman who literally made a plea to Black women everywhere saying, abort your male Black fetuses. Abort them. You got another woman out here, Princella, literally talking shit about Black men on every platform possible. That shit literally should be condoned as hate speech. That's like a German sitting up here making fun of the Holocaust. Nobody alive would do no shit like that and get away with it. There are platforms literally out there of Black women denigrating Black men ad nauseum. And all Black men do is just point out the fact of, yo, y'all want us to make six figures. Cool. All we want you to do is be nice. I had a woman get mad at me because I was like, oh, sweetie, you should smile. You got a beautiful smile. Don't tell me what. See, that's your problem. You come from a patriarchal. I said, God damn. Just because I asked you to smile, I didn't ask you to bend over and bust it open, even though you in the gym dressed like a Rihanna background dancer. I ain't asked you to bend it over and bust it open. I just said smile. Didn't goddamn Pharrell come out with a song "Cause I'm Happy"? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, man, I really and truly understand now why. Because there is a level of hypocritical contradiction that our women live in, and this is my issue with us. Black men, we have been so hypnotized and indoctrinated to let them get away with this shit because we all look at every Black woman as if she's our mother. I remember back in the day, there was a time period where if you called a Black woman a B, she'd be like, if I'm a bitch, your mama's a bitch. It's like, no, that's not how that works. I'm sorry, that's not how that works. You're a bitch because you've done something to me. I'm sure my mom is probably a bitch to somebody else because she did something to them. But my mama isn't automatically a bitch because I say you one. Does that mean that your daddy and your brother and your uncles are automatically ain't shit because you say all Black men ain't shit?
Again, this is now let me get to me. And this is the reason why I brushed this off like the dust.
This nigga's a Marion.
Yeah. So
the most unbothered nigga ever.
yes, I'm unbothered by this because of the fact that I do not associate myself with this high level of niggotry.
As they said, Nick O'Tree.
Yes, niggotry.
This nigga pronounces hyphens. I don't even know how you do that grammatically.
So because it's like, look, I'm not dealing with this. I don't need it. Not because of my age. I just feels like, look, if you love me, love me. Love me who I am. This is who I am. What I'm presenting. Yeah.
Like you say you do. All right, Mint Condition. Go ahead with the Mint Condition reference. That nigga Brian a romantic.
But the thing is, that's right there. There is no romance with this. There is a song of no romance without finance. I get that. But the thing is, you're not getting romance, period. Because your main issue is focusing on things that are beyond human control, and especially that particular person. So for me, it's like, look, if you're not liking what you're seeing right here, then I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not going to spend my time, waste my time dealing with some bullshit that is all in your head. And I think that's what a lot of people need to do. Now, mind you, I really think that it's the way things are going. No one wants to be with anybody. I just recently saw Jeannie Mai and Jeezy,
Jeezy,
whatever.
So what, you gonna start calling Tupac Tupac?
Yeah. So, but the point is like they're breaking up over something ridiculous. And I just saw like a week ago, she was praising him about his book, about everything, and with their daughter in front. And the daughter was like, "Yay, daddy," and all that stuff. And now a week later, you're divorcing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's because she about to be a soul survivor.
True. But my point is the fact that, okay, maybe the guy you're dealing with isn't all that. Because even though he has money, he has clout and all that stuff. And everybody, I remember a lot of people were dogging Jeannie Mai for even dating him. And I was just like, look, let them be. If the relationship falls, it falls. But then again, now, like you said, everyone's praising, about, what's his boy dying. Everyone is now praising this relationship is dying. My point is the fact is like, this is getting ridiculous. If you not, love is supposed to be the foundation and the building block of relationships. And unfortunately,
you sound like a Lifetime movie. Like you really believe in love, don't you?
Because I'm gotten annoyed with the fact it's like all these 20s and 30s somethings don't know what it is because they're
saying that the blame is on me. I want a new life. This Brian, I want it with you. If you feel the same, don't ever let it go. You gotta believe in the spirit of love. It'll heal all things. It won't hurt anymore. Come on, Brian. Don't want them and my love turning on. Come on, Brian. This nigga, I'm down on my knees. This nigga, Brian is I didn't know you was a romantic Randy.
Dude, yeah, I've created mixtapes for a girl a long time ago. So yeah.
Hey, Brian just dated himself. That nigga said he put what was some of the songs you put on there? What was some of the songs you put on there?
On Bended Knee, I've done pretty much the entire
No, come on, man, come on. You so let me. All right, I'm gonna call out groups, and you tell me the song you put on there. Jodeci.
Yeah, I've done Don't Talk This. Yeah, I did Come and Talk to Me.
Coming to Mint Condition.
Not Pretty Brown Eyes. There was another track I liked.
You Send Me Swinging.
No, not that one. I think if you love me, that one I did.
I guarantee that nigga even put NSYNC on there. You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you, and no matter what I do, I feel the way. Even without you. That nigga Brian, boy, old bald-headed, light-skinned Don Cornelius, just sitting up here making. I'm dead serious, boy. Call you DJ Scratch and Sniff. This nigga just making mixtapes for chicks.
But the thing, I really think majority of these women nowadays, they don't even know what love means. They don't. And if they believe the love means finances, then that's a main problem. And I think that's been infected in their brains for a very long time.
I've said this before and I stand by it. I don't believe the average woman, no matter what color she is, I don't believe the average woman is capable of loving a man. I believe, me personally, the most you can get out of your woman is respect.
And vice versa.
Because the one thing I've noticed is this in my lifetime. I've never seen a woman leave a man she respects, but I have seen women leave a man that they say they love.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again for the people in the back of the sanctuary, because I'll be dropping gems on this. I have never seen a woman leave a man she respects, but I have seen women leave men they say they love, which proves to me that respect, you got to have a woman who respects you. You got to have a woman that respects you. And to me, if a woman is coming with preconceived, especially about money, because the thing that kills me is money is nothing more than a magnifier of who you already are. If you were a broke asshole, you're going to be a millionaire asshole. Period. Money does not change you. Money just makes you more secure in who you already are. And that's the reason why it kills me when women sit up here and want a man to lead with the bag. Because to me, if a man feels like he can lead with the bag and get you, money is nothing to men who got it. Like, real talk. What can somebody really and truly imagine Sean Puffy Combs sitting down at a table talking about, all right, now let me do my budget for this month. All right, I got $900 million. I need 300 to go grocery shop. That nigga don't even know what the price of milk is. So if you're telling me that money is what you want a man to lead with, then please do not be surprised nor dismayed when he starts treating you like an object he purchased. Like like I said, it doesn't make sense, because I'll put it to you like this. There are three women, maybe four now, that I always use as a litmus test when it comes to what love really is. My Aunt Ruby, my grandma, I call her my grandma Annette Scroggins, God rest her soul, and my sister Olivia. Those three women are the only women that I've ever witnessed that know what love is and have walked love out.
I want to know what love is.
Yeah, I want to know what love is. I mean, seriously, for real. Because I've seen it with my own two eyes. I have seen the sacrifice and the commitment that they've had to their husbands. So those three are in a tier by themselves. But for the majority, you tell me, because this is the thing that kills me about love. Love is for the bad times. I've never seen a woman fall out of love when she's getting everything she desires. But as soon as we fall on bad times, all of a sudden, I just don't know him anymore. He's just not the same. And then all of a sudden we leave. So I guess my biggest thing when it comes to women, especially women of my community, because our women are the ones who make the biggest stink about not being able to find eligible men, like God out here producing new niggas. God, listen, there are no new men coming off the manufacturing line. Let me explain that to y'all. Y'all better start coming to this pre-sale lot, because ain't no new niggas coming off the manufacturing lot. The thing that gets me the most is what is truly important. If money is important, then please understand that this man is going to treat you like an object he bought or acquired, as opposed to someone he's building with. So you're going to have to choose, because too many times, man, it seems like women want to play both sides of the fence. 1 minute we equal until it's time to pay for something. I can do everything a man can do until I realize that I can't. We gonna have to pick which side we're gonna be on, and whatever side you be on, you just gonna have to ride that shit till the wheels fall off. And it seems like more than wheels is falling off for a lot of these women. Axles are falling off, brake pads, all of that shit starting to fall off for some of them. And us as men, we just keep trucking right along. That's all we do. Oh man, damn, it's already time to go, ain't it?
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, once again, thank you so much. Conversation with Comedians every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Beltway Radio and beyond. For my engineer, Be Easy. Me, I'm your host, Mr. Perspective, Doug Bennett. Always bringing comedy to the conversation. We love y'all, and we are out. Peace.